What's going on, garden people? Today let's talk a little bit about fall plant shopping. What you're seeing here is a couple of plants that I got ordered online on top of a different order. It's common practice for me. If I'm ordering something from a big box store, I'm probably going to tack on a couple of plants too. Most of the plants that I get when I do this, they usually come in pretty good shape. The downfall is you don't get to pick the plant, you don't get to see what it looks like before you take it home. You just kind of, what you get is what you get. But for the most part, I've had pretty good success. I only got a wrong plant once. I've ordered quite a bit through online, so pretty good success rate. And the return situation there it worked just fine too, so it was pretty easy to deal with it when I did get the wrong plant. But the best part about fall is the deals. What you're seeing right here is a day of going to one of my picks of a garden center locally, and all these plants were like super sale. A couple of bucks here, a couple of bucks there. So fall is a great time to get a great deal on some great plants. Couple more plants in here from online. These are a couple of grasses. I'll overwinter a majority of these because not everything has a place to go just yet. I haven't decided, where a lot of these things will go, but that's gardening, right? You're always going to find a place for something. So I'll overwinter the majority of these probably in the greenhouse that I have. It's a little cold frame, really. And most should do just fine. Right here is a Bigfoot Cleara, and I've already planted one of these, so I know I like this plant. As far as the shape it came in, occasionally I'll have to, adjust the plant because in shipping it gets tousled around and whatnot. So here you'll see I'll add a little bit of potting soil and just kind of make sure that it's, stable in there. I do have an idea as to where this plant might go. So again, fall is probably one of the best times to go shopping at your local garden centers to get some really great deals. You're not going to get the top of the litter, the top of the pick, and such things like that. But what you are going to find is fun things that you probably wouldn't have seen, at different times, especially, things that are blooming in fall, or things that were just out of bloom from the summer. Just because they look a little mangy now doesn't mean that they're not going to look spectacular next season. And of course we want to tuck these guys in, give them some good water when they first come in. And fall for me is basically all about grabbing what I can while I can, from, wherever I'm currently shopping at anyways. Like I said, the big box stores, I was already grabbing something, so a couple of plants are added. These grasses I got a great deal on, and I've actually already planted. You might see in a video soon. So these already have a spot where when I bought them, they were just really pretty. So these are about 2 feet wide and very, very pretty. While I was there, I got another one of these blue cloak white firs, since they were on such a good deal, got such a good, end of season sale. And I'll probably put those two in a pot for a while, both of them, and they can be nice winter interest and plant it up with some annuals. And eventually I'll find a place for them in the landscape. They're about 8 feet tall, so they should be nice. And while I was at the garden center, I also took the opportunity to grab, much needed potting soil, some compost. I finally made my decision on the mulch for the front gardens. I've decided to not go with the black mulch. I'm going to go with this nice natural mulch, just because I like it. It looks nice and it's doing good things for the soil, so we like that as well. So here is all the plants that I've collected for the most part. Some of those are, I've got some petunias planted in there in some pots, but all the rest are, incoming plants here in the hidden gardens. So lots of fun planting and placement deciding to do. The pollinators seem happy about it too. And I'm always on the lookout for some clematis to add to the raised bed garden area that surrounds the walkways. And this one I specially hunted out through a local garden center. It was a bit overpriced, but I did pick it up because I definitely wanted it to match the other tree that I have in the front entryway gardens. This is a Tina Sargent crab apple. And I'll do some pruning on it over this winter, and it'll match closer to the one that I have. It'll be a really lovely addition. So I'm pretty excited about this tree altogether. As you can see, it's quite a struggle holding the camera and the tree, but we managed to do it. And it's going to be super pretty winter interest. So I'm excited about this one. So I hope that this inspires you to enjoy your fall gardening, fall shopping, gardening journey, and thank you for coming along on mine.